I'm opening our 5D space again, first by grounding myself and thanking Archangel Michael for his protection of this space, people in this space, and the Sword of Truth guiding us on our path and purpose. Thank you to Archangel Gabriel for his strength and wisdom in this space and for people in this space. Thank you to Archangel Raphael for healing body, mind, and soul, all those who come across this space. And thank you, always thank you to Archangel Uriel, who brings joy, laughter, and peace and harmony into the space that we're creating together. Thank you, thank you in this space. Thank you for holding this space in the 5D. So here we are today. This is, I think, maybe one of my first luncheon lives. So we're like, I guess we could say we're in a transition from morning to afternoon because I like to do these during transition periods. And really, it's just a way to hold some space for me and members of my soul family, others who are also resonating with this, to come together, enjoy good 5D vibes, take a rest, and really take a moment to maybe change your perspective or think differently about something that is bothering you. So, yeah, that's one of the things I would love for people to comment and for us to talk about is, what is your path and purpose? Maybe what things are feeling. I don't want us to talk about things that aren't feeling great, but maybe it would just be more general, like, let's do some perspective changing on, I guess, jobs, purpose, family, love, any of those kinds of things. And really, it just comes down to you are the one responsible for all things in your reality and how they turn out. And all of it is based on your beliefs and assumptions of who you are and how things work out for you. So, yeah, I'm just going to be Delulu and ask you all to join me too in putting our energy and efforts into things that are positive for our lives and for our communities and for our world. Yeah, and a lot of that isn't necessarily taking physical action. The first part is getting it right in your mind so you're thinking the right forms of abundance and things that positively impact your reality. And then, only then, once that's been done and your subconscious believes it and your outward world is starting to show it, then, hi Alfonso, then is the time when you get inspiration to take action, that you put the action and effort in. Hi everybody. Thanks for joining. That's so awesome. I opened the safe space for us. We are in 5D energy right now. Why do I say that? 1, the space is protected by archangels. 2, I am an earth angel. And 3, what would the third one be? Hi. Hi, Jackson Edits. Hi, Rosh. Hi, everybody. Thanks for joining. And the other reason it's 5D is because of the fact that we can share energy and space regardless of where we are in the world. You could watch this months from now. Everything that we do here in this space that is protected is in the 5D. And the beautiful thing about that is I've protected it so that generally it is unseen to people who are not on our vibration, right? They would not connect with it. This would not be shown to them. So, yeah, that's something I really enjoy because in the past I've struggled with people's perceptions or opinions about me, and so it makes being seen like this. In the past, it would have been scary, but now I realize everyone responds to me the way I expect them to, the way I want them to. If I am the power of my reality, then I have nothing to fear from any other person I come in contact with at all, ever. And that's awesome. And that's true for everybody. You are the operant power of your reality. You choose if you want to be happy. You choose if you don't. Yep, true. It is true, Alfonso. Thank you. I think the hard thing to realize, and it was for me too, is like there are things that maybe happened that weren't great and that maybe caused trauma in your life. And then realizing and acknowledging, accepting responsibility for that happening in your life because you were not being mindful with what you wanted out of life, mindful with your thoughts and emotions and where you spent your energy, and then forgiving yourself for all of that, right? Forgiving yourself for putting you in that position, forgiving yourself for believing that, forgiving yourself for hurting yourself so much. Like, that's really, it's very impactful, but it's hard to come to terms with. And then constantly living in authenticity and accepting responsibility for the way people are showing up in your life. Yeah, so simple it's hard. Exactly, exactly. Because it's so easy to externalize everything else onto others and have them maybe help you transmute the energy or give you a different perspective. Doing that for yourself regularly, it makes the biggest impact in your life, positive wise, but it is a lot of work. It is, right? And I've recently come to the realization that since I'm God of my reality, I need to be treating myself like the high mystical priestess, goddess that I am on the daily, right? Why wouldn't I do these amazing things for myself, right? If I would do these things for another, I should easily be able to do them for myself. And if I'm not able to, then why? What's the false belief I have that is getting in the way of me living the life that I want, right? Like right now, I don't think there's anything standing in the way. I'm so happy because I choose to be every day. And I do not give energy or thoughts or planning towards things that I do not want to pay attention to, right? So I won't plan for something bad that's going to happen because that's never going to happen in my reality. No need to plan for it or put energy towards it. And it's okay to be selfish. Yes, thank you. Because the truth is, you have to give to yourself first before you can give to anyone else. It's that old adage of like, love yourself before you can love another. It's true about all aspects of yourself management. Yeah. And you can't really love another person compassionately unless you can love yourself compassionately. And that was a big hurdle to overcome too, because of just like general upbringing and experience in my life, and then feeling frustrated that things weren't turning out the way I wanted, but they were turning out exactly as I was expecting them to or showing up as. Yeah. Yep. And I always want everyone around me to have at least the great life that I'm having, right? Like, I have stability, I have clean food, clean water, clean air, everything you need to at least start fulfilling your purpose in life, right? You have to have your base needs met before you can ascend to higher levels of your potential. Yeah. Yeah, it's really hard for me to be selfish because of the examples I saw in my life. And actually, we shouldn't even think of it as selfishness. It's just making sure you're cared for first before you attempt to care for another, right? I mean, they even tell you on airplanes, right? Put on your mask first before you help somebody else. Like, it's necessary and required. Yeah. Another thing that I have to, like, I'm trying to balance the idea of matching energies, right? So I don't want to give to someone who is not ready or open to transmutation to them if they're not already doing the work and or are even going to receive, because otherwise it's like throwing pearls to swine, right? You're putting your energy someplace that it's not going to be fruitful. Their mind and soul and spirit is not in the fruitful place to start using and growing the information providing that I'm doing. So I'm trying to reduce that, because many times in the past for people around me, I tried to like save them or help them, and all that did was kind of delay the lesson they learned. So that was also wrong for me to do. Like, there's some things people have to learn for themselves, and then just to create some distance and space, love them from afar compassionately while they do the work that they need to do to learn the lessons so that they can achieve, like, more, to achieve their potential, right? Everybody has to, at some point, if you don't already know that you control your reality, something is going to happen to teach you, right? Like, put you in a position where you have to do something that maybe you didn't think that you could do, or you didn't want to do, and then either you choose to do it or not, and when you choose to do it happily. Don't ever do things with bitterness or anger or jealousy. Like, whatever you do in that space will not, and that energy will not turn out well. It won't. And so, yeah, just here talking about stuff in the 5D. Thank you so much for agreeing with me. If this resonates, please subscribe. I definitely try to do lives on weekdays at least, and sometimes shorts, but just kind of holding this space and sharing things that I've learned in my journey so far, in living in the 5D all the time. A lot of it is about compassion. So much compassion. You have compassion for yourself first. Sometimes you fail, you're not going to succeed, you have good days and bad. When you give yourself that compassion and grace, you can give it to others so much more easily. And I'm not perfect, no human is, but one of the things I always try to catch myself if I'm being judgmental of another person, because that's the exact moment of, like, if I'm saying I don't like these things about someone, or they shouldn't be doing this, blah, blah, whatever, that's lies in my mind provided by someone else in my experience, not my own beliefs of what is allowed and possible. Yeah, you're so welcome. And so when I have judgments like that, I stop and I try to show compassion. I give gratitude. I'm like, thank you, God, for that person in this reality. Thank you for their family. Thank you for their pets, friends, loved ones. Thank you for providing them guidance. Like, just giving the thanks, because that's the only way that their change can come. And I'm only hurting myself when I judge others, because when I judge others, I judge myself. Yeah, and so I just always try to keep it light and breezy. Like, some things at work are dramatic, but on a level that's kind of fun. Although I'm getting back into the Four Agreements, and I'll be reading that book again about, like, words that leave your mouth should not have other people's names attached to them unless they are in the conversation with you. That's a very good one about not gossiping. And I know that's something I need to work on at work. Because everybody loves to talk, and ooh, the little drama, and oh, did you see this? Did you see that person did that? Oh my goodness, what's happening? And I mean, okay, but also not okay. And I know I will feel more at peace, and I will feel less drained from work. Yes, words are spells. I'll feel less drained of my energy when I'm more protected of it at work by not speaking about other people who aren't there, by not, gossiping and things like that. That takes my energy away from what I want. I'm not here to gossip, right? I'm here to be a light in the world and assist those who God brings to me and tells me need assistance. Like, that's it. And if I'm jumbling my mind with all these other things that are going on, then I'm not fulfilling my purpose. This is why, like, I take walks and breaks during the day so that I can kind of reground myself, find any bit of nature, like a bird, the sky, some leaves, anything growing, kind of remind myself that nature is beyond abundant. That's its whole purpose. We are of nature as well. We are beyond abundant as well. We can do anything that we want to do in this space. Everybody is the power in their own reality. My reality is different than yours because of our experiences, because of what we think, believe, feel, see. All of those things are going to be different, but the truth remains on all of us that how we choose to live our lives is reflected in the world back to us. Yeah, and I've been seeing so many synchronicities and having very, like, kind of odd dreams. I know things are changing. There's some things coming, and once the dam breaks, once I'm able to break through whatever limiting belief is right now holding my blessings, like, from the entire manifestation process. And in fact, I got chills even talking about that because I should not even be talking about that. There is nothing that holds back my blessings. I get everything that is mine. Anything given to me by God is mine and never can be taken away from anybody else. So, yep, there's big things coming. I'm excited for it. It's okay to not know what it is. I'm excited for it because I've seen life be so good already that it's going to continue being great because that's how I choose my reality to be. Yep. And it's not easy. It's not easy. One of the first things I had to learn is like acceptance. And then the second thing is like self-love and compassion. And then the third thing would be that on some level, if someone is acting to you a way that you don't necessarily like or would have chosen for your reality, the first thing to do, don't fight against it. Just realize that the only way you can control what someone else says, does, or thinks is you changing in your mind how others perceive you, interact with you, share energy with you, things like that. Yeah, so it's always this kind of like waffling of like, well, I shouldn't give energy to these people who are not ready to receive, but then also like, what in my thinking is causing me to see people who are not ready to receive? Like, does that mean I am also not ready to receive? And perhaps I need to be working on that portion of I am so amazing. I deserve everything great in life. And anything I want, my needs are always met. I never need to worry about anything like that. And my whole job is to ensure that other people also don't have to worry about that. Yeah. And I'm excited. I'm excited because I know it's on the way. I'm excited because I'm walking my path. I'm excited because I am like in tune with frequencies and vibrations in the energy that allow me to understand, think, feel, and like perceive everything differently on a different level, on a different level. And I say this every time, right? We talked about what 5D is, but also what's super important to me is science. Like, I have a degree in chemistry. And in that learning and experience, thank you. I'm the first person in my family to graduate from college, too. That was like a really big deal. Is that most of everything is truly nothing, and it's just potentials and I would say like statistics of or probabilities of where an electron will be in relation to the molecule. And thinking about how things change so much and everything is pretty much nothing, instead of being like afraid and worried about that, or like just brushing it off as not reality, I always embrace it as that means there's infinite potential. If there's so much space that our perception is not even truly real, if we believe science and how atoms are and everything about quantum mechanics, then if you believe all that, you should 100% believe magic and intention and things that are related to another and they don't realize it until they come together, like quantum entanglement, right? Things being attached to each other regardless of time or space and then somehow connecting. Like, all that's why I'm like, people say I'm like, it doesn't matter what people say. It doesn't matter what people say. Thank you. Facts. Facts. We'll just sit with that for a moment. When I'm talking about these things, one, it's good because it kind of exposes things to me that that's a thought I should change. And also, it's like a fun way for me to explore my beliefs and find out about everybody else's too. Yeah. What time is it? It's like 1:30 my time. And yeah, I probably should head back soon. String theory, 100%. 100%. There's many, many dimensions, and we can only perceive the one that are like senses that we generally know about and learn about are attuned to. And our other senses that we have that not everybody knows about, but everybody has and is able to train, is with intuition and understanding frequencies and vibrations. Like, it's super important. I end up finding, or I end up realizing or hearing things that are true that I should not have known about. And it's because I'm so connected. It's like I can, it's like people can't lie to me anymore because I see true intentions, but also no one would lie to me because I don't lie to other people. So I don't even need to worry about that either. Oh my goodness. Life is so good because I am so good. And everyone should just say that and live it. Like, seriously, seriously. It's true and you can do it. Just accept it's your responsibility. Just like flossing your teeth every day, just do it, right? Just do it. Protect your energy. If you are meeting with people who are not providing you energy, or at least being neutral, if they're dragging you down, if they're giving you things to do when you're already overwhelmed, these are the people we need to work on. One, how we perceive them, and then two, how we allow them to show up for us in the world. Yeah. So exciting. Okay, everybody. Oh, I have a heaviness in my heart right now. And now I'm hearing, I don't know who this is for, but everything is always okay and it's working out for you. You are blessed and loved and chosen to be in this space at this time, at this moment. Enjoy it. Embrace it, release, let go. You don't have to be in control. You can just enjoy things that happen to you and happen around you and for you. Thank you for being here today, Alfonso. I see your energy. I appreciate it. I will see you soon, and I love everyone who comes into this space. May you all feel the love and joy from the protections of the archangels and the highest one above for our benefit and joy and improvement and enhancement and all the wonderful things that are possible in life. I wish them for you until we meet again. Bye.